What's going on? It's your boy K. I'm back again with another video. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Also, hit the notification. Shout out to all the new subscribers out there. Appreciate y'all for subscribing to my channel. All right. So, as a new DDA provider, you will wear many hats. Okay? You will wear many hats. You can save yourself between 40 to 100K hiring somebody. As a new DDA provider, you're the program director, you're the QA. Now, if you have residential, you need a nurse. If you're not a nurse personally, but if you're a nurse, then you know, then that's fine. But you still need to hire a nurse. You still need to hire a nurse. You can't be the nurse and the CEO at the same time. That's why I'm not really too big on residential. I'm not really too that. It's not to me. It's not that. I don't know. It's just too much for me. It's too much liability. Too much. People can say, "Oh yeah, it will pay," but no, thank you. I pass. You know. So you will wear many hats as a new DDA provider. You're gonna do a lot. You're gonna do marketing. All right, you will market. You have to market because you're brand new. Nobody knows who you are. You're the new kid in the neighborhood. So if no one knows you, how do you get yourself out there? You have to market. Especially social media is your biggest platform that you will use. So you have to learn how to do marketing. Now, if you don't know how to do marketing, then I don't know what to tell you. Then you're late to the game. But also, marketing doesn't just involve social media. Marketing involves networking, going out more. What do you sit in the office for? You're not a CEO. Put that aside. You're not a CEO. So you gotta what's it called? Prepare your marketing materials and go out more. You gotta be out in the community. You gotta set up tables. You gotta go to events. You gotta go to all these events. If you have to go to like 6 to 8 in a year, right? That's actually small for me. I have 8 events in the next 2 months. No lie. Those of you that follow me on LinkedIn, you know what I'm talking about. I have 7 to 8 right now. And I got my own event that I'm planning. That actually I've planned. I'm just waiting for the month to come. There's no time to waste. What are you doing? You don't sit in the office and wait for clients. No, you got to go out to where clients are. Making phone calls, sending emails, that's okay. That is, but don't do it too excessive. You understand? You send it out once, keep it moving, but you got to go out there more. That means that when you go out more, you got content for your website. You got content for your social media. You got to do things. You got to show that you are an active company. Sitting back in the office, just waiting for clients to come. No, once it start getting nice, it's getting beautiful. The weather is nice. You need to be out more. You understand? You need to be out more. You need to be out in the public doing more. Out more, at more community events, doing great things for your company, because that just gives you more exposure. Also be part of networking. Go to business associations, join them. Especially if you're a nonprofit, join them. If you're a nonprofit, join them. So that's more exposure. People can donate. You can have events and raise money for your company. But you're gonna wear a lot of hats as a new owner. You gotta yesterday I was doing something called tracker. I have a tracker, and I'm going to do a video about that. So what a tracker is, it has a list of your clients. It has a list of dates, important dates. So you're going to do a lot. You're going to do a lot of numbers. You got to be number driven too, not just you just have clients and no, you have to be numbers driven, meaning you have to have data for your agency. You got to set goals. All these things matter. Okay. You got to be data driven. If you're not data driven as an agency, I don't know what to tell you, but you got to make sure you have that in place, because you know what that does? That holds everybody accountable. Okay? That holds everybody that you hire later on, 2 years from now or 3 years from now, it holds everybody accountable. The reason why a lot of people get in trouble is because they're not data driven. Number one, they don't really care about the data. They don't hold anybody accountable. That's why you have DDA and OACQ and Attorney General's office all over them, because they don't hold themselves accountable. They don't have a QA holding people accountable. They don't have a QA holding the program, the residential, accountable. That's why they get in trouble. You understand? If you're not data driven, if your QA is not up to par, forget it. You're not going to last. You're just going to have issues nonstop. That's just the truth. I've seen it happen before, and most of you out there, you know what I'm talking about. If you're not data driven, if your QA department is not on top of it, they're not, especially those of you that want to do residential, if they're not going to your residential homes to do monthly or bi-weekly inspections, you're not going to have any accountability. In the beginning, you set the foundation. That foundation grows in the company. You start putting people in place. You see several DSPs, they're doing well. You know what? You're good. I'm gonna promote you to QA. You're good. I'm gonna promote you to office manager or what's it called? Or program coordinator or something. You're pretty good. I like what you do. I like what you bring. I'll bring you to transportation. So you start promoting different DSPs that show value. So you gotta be a talent scout. You can't just be a person that people are working for you. You could just do them any type of way. Yeah, get up out of here. No, you see good DSPs, they're good, they valuable, they know how to do the paperwork right, they know how to do the work right. You bring them to the team, they will help your company grow. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta evaluate some of your team members, because they're the ones that will push you. While you're trying to focus on the business side and trying to focus on the money, trying to focus on LTSS, the PCPs and marketing and communication and all types of business related for your company, they will help you grow your company. This blueprint is something that I'm doing. So I'm not just sitting here lying and just making stuff up. I'm not making stuff up. I have staff that I've brought in to help me with 3 or 4 things. I got somebody for training. I got somebody for HR. I got somebody for intake. You understand? Now I'm working on QA. I'm doing the QA, but I need somebody for QA very soon. You know what I'm saying? So, but I wear many hats. I do the marketing. I do the business side. I do the LTSS. I do everything else. But you can't do everything by yourself once you start to grow. You have to start bringing people in. Getting them trained, getting them ready, having your monthly meetings. You got to be effective to be a good agency, not some ragtag agency that is just, your brand is getting messed up because you don't know how to provide the best services out there in the community for your clients. Once you start having a bad reputation as an owner, you're disrespectful, you're loud, you don't know what you're doing, you don't communicate effectively, you can't even send out proper emails, you are finding shortcuts, you're finding you want to go around the corner, you want to do all types of things, your brand is just going to be messed up. They're going to mess up your brand. All right? So you got to make sure that you protect the integrity of your business, integrity of the industry, integrity of your brand. You gotta make sure you do that as an owner. So it's not some quick making money type of thing. This is generational. You understand? You are creating jobs for the economy. You are being part of the community. So do not take it lightly when you get your foot in the door. A lot of people are trying to be owners. They're trying to be DDA providers, you know? So when you get in and do it the right way. You understand? Because guess what? There's somebody coming right behind you. They want it as bad as you have it, okay? So, and if you don't want it, they'll take it from you and give it to somebody else. That's just the way it flows. All right? You got to do it well. Do it well. Do it in a way that you are a big agency, even though you're small, even though you're starting up. Do it like you're a big agency. All right? You got to be quick. You got to learn. You got to listen. You know what I'm saying? You got to listen to your staff. Listen to people around you. Do it in a straight line. No short corners, no BS. You understand? Because you think you can get away with things, they're going to come for you. All right? They will give you 10 years. That's how the government works. They give you 10 years, then they're going to come for you. That's what they do. All right? Then they're just going to grab you. Don't look at old tricks. Create new tricks. Don't look at what the old providers are doing. So if you speak to somebody that owns one and they say, oh, this is how we do it, this is how I do it, this is how we do it, and it doesn't sound right, don't do it. Don't do it. Trust me. Do it the right way so you can sleep at night. All right? So that's just my own 2 pointers. You guys have a wonderful day. Don't forget to like, also comment below, ask a question or two. If I can get to it, I'll respond. Have a good day. Deuces.